Hi everybody, and welcome to Get Your Ex Back Complete Guide Part 1. In this guide I'm going to talk about where did you go wrong, how did you end up here, the universal human need, relationship essential nutrients for men, and relationship essential nutrients for women. So, hello again, it's Dr. Jamie Turndorf, also known as Dr. Love. Welcome to the first video of my 5-part series that outlines the 5-step program I invented for getting your ex back. These videos do not explain the entire program in detail. They're designed to give you just a brief overview of the program so you can decide if it makes sense to you and will work for you. Of course, along the way I'll reveal much about my method and you will learn many things, but these videos still can't possibly substitute for the breadth and depth of the entire program. In fact, I don't recommend just trying to take what you can get out of here and trying to apply it. A little bit of knowledge can be a dangerous thing, and without the rest of the program, the exercises, the deeper explanations of key principles, the dialogues, and how all these steps fit together, etc., you're just not going to get the full value and force out of the program, and you might actually be doing some harm. So if you like what you're hearing, I recommend that you order my whole program and get to work on that. So, first, where did we go wrong? The first step of my program is not only the one thing that most people want to avoid, but shockingly, the one thing that many popular ex-back methods recommend avoiding. So I put it first because they are just dead wrong, and because you just can't set out to fix something if you don't know why it broke in the first place. So in all my years of practice, and I hate to admit how many years that's been, almost 30 years, I've never seen denial and avoidance help a couple or an individual. In fact, they are often the problem itself. And avoiding a problem doesn't get rid of it. The problem just festers beneath the surface and erupts again later, often worse than before, because the act of suppressing and holding it down simply feeds it and makes it stronger, like a kind of rotten piece of cheese that you hide in a dark corner. What do you think it smells like when you come back to it? Either your ex left or you left for a reason, and you have to get to the core of that reason and then turn it around, or you're not going to get anywhere. So, to understand the reason, you have to understand the universal human need. Beneath all the superficial reasons for a breakup that you may have heard from your ex or even have stated yourself, there is a hidden universal cause for all relationship failures. Yes, all. And this failure lies in the failure of both parties to meet certain fundamental needs of human nature and to understand the elemental dynamics of what pulls human relationships together in the first place. Personal likes and dislikes are just expressions of these needs and drives. And rather than get caught in the surface details, in this chapter we go straight to the root of the problem. And this understanding of what creates relationship bonds in the first place is then used to guide the rest of my method to put your relationship back together. Makes sense, doesn't it? Now these principles are like nails or the glue that you need to rebuild your relationship with. So what are these relationship essential nutrients? Instead of thinking of a relationship in terms of a building, think of it as a living thing, and then ask yourself, what do all living things need to survive? Answer, they need to be fed the proper nutrients. To satisfy or even feed this universal need I've described, we need to provide what I call relationship essential nutrients. Like your body, a relationship thrives when it is fed these nutrients, and it dies when it's deprived of them. And once you realize what these relationship essential nutrients are, you will quickly see what's been missing in your relationship all along. Generally speaking, these nutrients are different for men than they are for women. Now, what are the relationship essential nutrients for men? It's important for men to understand this about themselves as it is for women who are trying to keep a man in a relationship. It's important to realize that what a man needs from a relationship is very different than what a woman needs, as I said. And no, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about psychologically. In this chapter, we go into depth concerning male needs, primarily among them being to act